Yo, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to line up everything you need for a crafting station and to save a lot of space by doing it. The size of your crafting station doesn't matter because you can just expand it. I'm just going to show you the methods and the numbers which you basically use to line up shit perfectly with walls and the floor. So we are starting off by creating a second floor, which we need to later sink in all the stations. If you know where you want to place your shit and which amounts you want, you can basically, while placing the floor, already leave holes open. I just built the whole thing to then see how much I want to build. We're starting with the gem benches. For them you need basically 4 ceilings gone, because 8 gem benches line up with exactly 3.5 ceilings, which you will later see. And we need to destroy 2 rows of ceilings to fit the gem benches in, and later we're gonna add the ceiling back. Otherwise it doesn't work though. So lining the gem benches up, you want to stick the one part of the gem bench under the ceiling. As you see in the video, it goes like slightly, only slightly under the ceiling. And then if you have that, you just continue doing it. If it's not lined up perfectly, like I'm really talking about like centimeters, it will not allow you to place the ceiling later on the backside of the gem benches. So like I said, I'm going with 8 gem benches over here. You can also do more, depending on how much gem benches you want, but 8 is first of all the amount it fits under a replicator, and second of all it's exactly the amount which goes below 3.5 ceilings. Okay, and you will see after you added 8 gem benches, it will still allow you to place ceilings next to them and at the back of them, and they are actually overlapping with the gem benches. I'm doing it for the other side now, since I have 2 replicators above the stations. If you want to do 4, you can also add up more. Doesn't matter. For the replicators, we now want quarter ceilings, like a catwalk. And then you're gonna place a quarter wall in the middle of them to line the replicators against the quarter wall. Right, after we placed the replicators, we can pick up the wall again or destroy it, and the first section is already done. For the grinders, I suggest using 4 grinders, because that lines up again perfectly. You need to make a 3x2 hole into the ground, and then some walls on the sides to line up the grinders, and then you just seal everything off, and for every grinder you leave 1/4 ceiling open to access them. There's no holes to fall into, so you don't need to worry that you get stuck somewhere, but you can still access everything. For the cryo floor, you want to, below the hole which you made previously, pave the ground with crop plots, and we want to stack them 3 high. On top of the crop plots, we're gonna make tables now and fill the whole floor. And after we've done that, we're gonna use the ladder trick like in the old orc, and with the arrow keys you aim a bit down, you go to K mode or orbital mode on console, and if you've done that, you can perfectly fit the daddy box into the corner. And then we're gonna fill the whole floor. And if you can't place, just like me on the last one, the daddy boxes, you can leave it open and later just add ceilings just like we did with the gem benches. Coming to the vaults, we just want to delete 1 row of quarter ceilings, and then you're gonna add 8 vaults, which perfectly lines up with the ceilings again. Against the thatch wall, we then on the second floor, or basically our main floor, we're gonna add the next row of vaults. Above that, we're using thatch ceilings to make the 3rd row of vaults. And we want to push them a bit forward so you can better access them from below. When we have done that, use a sword or attack rifle to destroy the thatch wall, and the walls will drop down on top of the other walls, and you can access all 3 rows perfectly standing in front of them. Okay, coming to the smithies, we want to make a little box like that in the ground. We want to place tables again into the ground, and on top of the tables we're gonna go with the smithies. Over here the number is 4 to line it perfectly with the ceiling again. I did 1 too much, but you will see that I'll take it off again. And as you see, it perfectly lines up with the ceiling, and they're all on the ground now. You can step over them, there's nothing to get stuck on and no holes to fall into. For the fabricators, we just want to do the same thing like we did with the gem benches. We want to stack the right corner, the right edge below the ceiling. I'm using the ladder trick though to line the rest of them up, because as you see it's a bit harder to place all of them since they slide into each other but can't be placed at that point. And then if you place 4 again, you can, as you see, add ceilings. They will overlap a bit on the sides, which makes it impossible to fall into any holes, and you can't get stuck on it again. That's it already. Thank you for watching. Like, drop a comment, or whatever, and see you in the next one.